Hello friends, welcome to Linux spoken tutorial Basics of Graphics in OpenGL. The pre-requirements of starting this programming are first of all operating system. I am using Linux Ubuntu 10.10 and a compiler named GCC. It is a compiler named as GNU Compiler Collection and Anjuta. Anjuta is Genome ID Development Environment and a library file for graphics required to install are freeglut 3-dev. It is a graphics library file. At last, some basics knowledge of C programming language. At least you should know what is the function. Here the mainly use of C programming language is to functions. Now the next question is how to get installed on your computer. First of all, I would like to install Anjuta. First of all, open the terminal by pressing Ctrl Alt T and type the code. Sudo means super user do apt hyphen get install Anjuta. It will ask you for password, system password. I type my password here. Okay. Friends, you will see a notice Anjuta is already the newest version. I have already installed Anjuta, so you can install Anjuta in same way if you haven't installed yet, and same way for compiler name GCC. It is also already installed on my computer, and graphics library file name freeglut 3-dev. Okay, and now after installing the Anjuta, first of all configure the Anjuta. Go to application menu, programming, and select the Anjuta ID. Friends, you will see Anjuta after installing appears like this. You have to configure the terminal. Just go to edit menu, click on preference, click on installed plugin and scroll down, select terminal and close. You will see here the terminal appear. Okay. Friends, you should know some basics fundamental of OpenGL. OpenGL stands for Open Graphics Library. It named Open because it is available at free of cost and free to use. It has three major file name: gl.h, glu.h and glut.h. Name gl.h named as graphics library. It is the beginner level. In this library file the basics functions basics after this glu.h. Glu stands for graphics library utility. It is medium level it is the, you can just say it is the medium level. And the last one is glut. It stands for graphics library utility tool, and it is a high level header file. I will show you where these header files are installed on my computer. Just go click on places, open computer, then double click to file system. Here you can open the folder usr. After this open include folder. You will see here in capital letter GL folder name is written. You open this folder and you will see here first library file gl.h, glu.h and the last glut.h. Close the window and continue. You can see here by diagrammatically OpenGL consists of three major libraries: gl.h, glu.h and glut.h, and the level of programming increasing from beginner to higher. GL is beginner level, intermediate level, and glut.h is a high level programming. Some important inbuilt function and for writing the rules. Friends, you have to learn there are 8 to 10 common function in the program are commonly used and mostly used. First one is Gillette initiate. I have typed here Gillette in small and initiates. The first letter of initiate I is in capital. In it, sorry. Similarly, another functions also Gillette in small, init I capital, window W capital, and size S capital. In this way, you have to recognize the functions. This function is used to uh, represents the window size of x and y axis. You have to given the integer value for x and y axis here. And the next function is Gillette init position window. Gillette init position window is used that where the window on your screen is to be plotted. And the Gillette init, it is a you can just know it is the initiation of graphics programming language. It the first of all we will use Gillette init. It means the graphics modes are initiated. And the function Gillette main loop. Gillette main loop is a program used to control the exits of the program by your own wishes. Gillette main loop controls how to terminate the program. You can terminate by your own choice or depending on system. I will show you later in the program. And Gillette display function. Display function is a function which is used to display the pictures, color, background images. And the Gillette keyboard. Gillette keyboard function name. Gillette keyboard is a keyboard function used to control the keyboard. And the some common GL functions are you can name some of the common GL functions. GL clear color. I have write here similar for GL in small letter, clear C capital, color C capital, and it represents the floating value. You can write r dot r instead of r dot r. You have to write 0.0 and maximum value reach to 0 to 1.0. This the minimum value of floating are 0.0 and the maximum value of floating are 1.0. I will show you later on the programming. This is just the basics function that you have to inbuilt function that you have to use it. And similarly, r dot r represents the red color, g dot g represents the green color, b dot b represents the blue, and the alpha another function GL clear. GL clear in bracket you have to code this GL underscore color underscore buffer underscore bits. This function is actually clears the window depending the color decided by OpenGL clear color. Then after that GL begin, I have typed inside the bracket GL lines. It means it will draw lines. You can type triangles, polygons, etc. I will show you later it. And GL end, it is used that the marking endpoint of drawing. GL begins beginning point and GL end is marking as endpoint of drawing. GL plus is a function used to execute the drawing rather than it is storing in a frame buffer. And the I have shown before GL begin. GL begin function is used to I have write here GL underscore lines. It will draw lines by what declaration? I have shown you here GL vertex. GL vertex to F. Friends, you should know GL small vertex V capital 2 and small f. F represents the floating value. If you write I instead of at f, you don't have to write value in decimals. And here 2 represents the dimension. I have write 2, it will first before comma it will represent x-axis, and after the comma it will represent y-axis. Friends, before starting the programming, I have made a list for the common inbuilt functions that are rarely used. First one is Gillette initiate window size, Gillette initiate window position, Gillette create. When the window is appears when the window will be appears on your screen, your name is shown on the title here. For example, you can see opengl.odt is name showing. This is the functions for writing your name. This is the functions. This is the function in which your names will appear on the head. And Gillette main loop, it controls the exits of the program. And I have already introduced that GL functions. Friends, you should know that suppose the outermost boundary is my screen of my computer, and it has a x-axis 12,80 limits and the y-axis 7,60, and I have to use the function called Gillette initiate window position. This function in which x and y I have put value to 100, 100. Here the x-axis value is 100 and the y-axis value is 100. So it will mark the intersecting points and draw the window size 400 into 400 pixel I have to program. This is the basics Gillette initiate window position and Gillette initiate window size functions. This much work is done by these two functions. And the last, when we are about to drawing a picture, it should be noted when the window appear on the screen of our desired color, the center of the screen is 0, 0 axis, and the rightmost part is x-axis, which has a limits 1, and the minimum x-axis limits 0. Similarly, in this way y-axis limits minimum value is 0 and maximum value is 1. So when we are about to draw the pictures, in the middle of the line we have to use the floating point like 0.1, 0.11, 0.111, 0.22111, etc. So now we are positioned to start the programming basics. To start the programming, go to application menu, select programming and click to Anjuta IDE. After clicking the Anjuta IDE, it is a free and open source software for creating the programs and software. I have to program a simple graphics program. First click on new and start coding. Has include GL in capital letters /glut.h. Here the GL capital letters denotes the folder name and glut is the file names that the folder containing. After this, void main. In the void main, I have to pass the two parameter int argument argc, comma argv. I will show you later what is the use of passing these two parameters. And type the function Gillette initiate I capital init and type and ampersand argc comma argv and type here again Gillette initiate window W capital size S capital and type here 100 comma 100 for x and 200 for x and 100 for y axis. Similarly type another functions Gillette initiate window position 10 comma 10. These two functions use the rectangle size 200 comma 100 axis and the position 10 comma 10 axis. A rectangle will be drawn 200 comma 100 axis and the type here Gillette Gillette create window and type my name. Suppose I type Rajneesh. Here type Gillette Gillette display func and type the name of the function display. Display function I have to created. I will create after this onward and at last okay I have to create display function. You should write this void display and here we use GL library file functions. GL clear C capital color again C capital and type coding 0 comma 0 for red color 0 comma 0 for blue color 0 comma 0 for red green and blue color and 0 comma 0 for alpha also. I type here GL clear and pass the parameter GL underscore color buffer bit and type the function GL flush. That is much and save the functions. Go to file menu, click to save, type the name tutorial tutorial.c. okay, then click to terminal side window and type GCC. GCC is the name of the compiler. -L means link with Gillette library file. No need to write .h and after the file name tutorial.c. I have saved the source code in tutorial.c name file and press enter. You have seen that there are no compilation error. The program have compiled. I have to run. You have to write again ./a.out. A.out is the default execution file that the GCC after compile has to be produced. A.out name file. Press enter. You will see as soon as I started the program automatically closed. That is why I am using here Gillette main loop and save it again. I have to compile. Sorry, I have written the wrong name. GCC -L glut link with Gillette library file and of course tutorial.c. Sorry, again sorry. After this, the program has been compiled successfully. I have to run /a .out. You will see a small window named Rajnish and the color is black because 0,0. That means I have stopped to print the red color, and again 0,0 here represents again I have to off the blue color, oh sorry, green color, and here 0,0 I have to this represent I have also stopped blue color. That means no color I have decided to print, it will take black color. So we have to print window in red color. Just type here 1.0, it represents red color, and again compile. Sorry, you have to save by pressing Ctrl S. Again compile and again run by pressing up key. This previous command shows automatically. You will see this window has come up into red color. If you want to use if you want to give the blue color, just type this represents for R color, red color, green color, this represents for blue color. So I have to switch 1 for blue color, 1,0. That means the next appearing window will be in blue color. Compile, run, maximize it, minimize it, and close that. Similarly, I have to draw the different by the combination of color. I have switched on 1,0 to blue color, and then I have to switch on blue and green color. See what color it will appear. You can see here, you can see start. That means I have to save the program. You have to save the program by clicking file or S. Either you press Ctrl plus S button simultaneously. The star will here disappear. That means you have saved your file. Click on terminal, click on up key, the compile by this code and run. See, this is the mixture of blue and green color. Suppose you want to give a little bit red color, don't here represent 1.0, you can write 0.78. let's see what color it will be appear. I have again save, compile, run. See, some lightest color of will be formed of mixture of blue and green color. I have here use. I hope you will be understands. Now I have to change some little program. I have to type here 500 for x-axis and 500 for y-axis. See what size it will be appear. Friends, observe this star when I save by pressing Ctrl S, the star will disappear. That means you have saved your file. Again compile, run. See, this much big window appear. Close that. Now the question is, I have to draw a line. For drawing a line, I have told you the functions named gl begin, and here I have typed gl underscore lines, and type similarly here for gl end. These two functions that are used to be drawing the lines, the you will see here I have typed here gl in small letter, vertex v capital e r t t e x, gl vertex 2f. So before starting this, I have to clear what's the logic for drawing a line. Friends, you will see after opening the window divided into 4 quadrants. Okay, and these two are imaginary lines. These two are intersecting at 0, 0 axis, and the maximum length of the line is 1. So I have to draw the line. For drawing the line, it needs the two endpoints. One is starting point and other is ending point. So I have to program, you will see here gl vertex 2f. I have marked here 0.0 for x axis and 0.0 for y axis, and again type gl vertex 2f, and it will the endpoint 1.0, 0.0. It will draw the straight line towards the first quadrant. Please save it and run it. You will see here the white color line in appear. I have to give the color of this line. These lines are appear. I have to give the different color name of this line by you can use the function here gl color C capital and 3f. It means 3 dimension, one for red, green, and this one is blue. Save, again compile it. It will show you in black color line. In similarly this way you have to draw another line. Then type here gl vertex 2f and give the another points, that is 0.0, comma 1. This one is my first point, and the one more points I have to draw the line. I have to give gl vertex 2f, and another point is 1.0, comma 0.0. Save it by pressing Ctrl S key and click to terminal. Press the up key, or you can simply write the command gcc, it means compiler name, -l link with Gillette library file, and type this program file name. It was compiled and run. A.out. this will show you the line. In similarly, your imagination depends. You can create a heart, you can create a rectangle also, you can create anything which use line. Similarly, in this way, if you want to use the polygon, triangles, so the triangles, you cut the line, delete the hairline and type triangles, triangles, and the uh, in triangle we will need 4 coordinates. Friends, uh, hello friends, as you can see, this following chords draw an triangle. This one is the origin 0, 0, this one is the endpoint 1, 0, and similarly this one is midpoint. How can you calculate the midpoint? You can add 0, 0 at origin at x-axis plus 1 at endpoint x-axis divided by 2. So 1 divided by 2 gives you 0.5, and here the y-axis, the topmost point is 1. So in this you have to use 3 GL vertex function for giving the points. You can see here you have to give 3 points, one for drawing a triangle. So you can see here the code for drawing the triangle. Use the GL vertex to this functions only. So we have in drawing, you can see here I have used here type here GL vertex 2f. I will type 0.0, 0.0. You can type 0 decimal 0, or you can simply, for your easy use, 0, 0. You can also type. It will correct both. Both will be corrected. In F type you will type integer as well as floating value, but when I type this GL vertex to I, that means I have to type only integer value, not float value will be accepted, and type here GL vertex 2f 0.5, 1, and save it and see what are the results I am getting. Please make sure I have to type here V in capital and save, Control S. You will see here black colored triangle is appeared. Similarly, in this way you can draw the polygon, polygon. See what are the results that we are getting on writing the polygon. I will tell you, friends, you have to clear that what are the polygons. Polygons are the body which we don't know the how many edges and vertex are there. We have a rectangle is a polygon, a triangle is also known as polygon. It means a closed body. So we have to make a polygon. As you can see, I am writing the code here, GL vertex 2f 0, 0. again typing gl vertex 2f comma and second points I will give 1 comma 0. Third point gl vertex uh, I will give 1 comma 1, and the fourth one, last one, gl vertex 2f I will give 0 comma 1. Save and compile. You will see here I have given the polygon's name incorrect. POL. Save. Okay. Here these are the silly mistakes that are usually committed by the user. We have to very strong. Now let's see where I have given the small v. Okay, gl vertex 2f. You will see here I haven't give more hint. I have missed here the character 2f after declaring 2f, so I will compile it again and run. You will see a rectangle is there. You can also make a hexagon similarly. I hope you will be enjoyed for after drawing this. Thank you very much.